to get a grip on?
This week, we will be getting a grip on business takeaways from the 2021 Google search trends. So recently, in the end of December, Google released their annual year in review or year in search and gave a lot of trends. And although it can be fun to just look at for just curiosity's sake to see what people are searching, it's also a great way to get some business takeaways for strategy and get more in-depth information on consumer behavior straight from one of the largest search engines on the globe. So one of our first trends that we kind of gathered as a business opportunity is the increase in outdoor options. So for example, the trend was 150% year over year increase in searches containing near me with outdoor seating. There was also 100% year over year increase in the search term zoo tickets. So a lot of people, especially probably in relation to the pandemic, are looking for outdoor options for dining, entertainment, just things to do. So this is a great opportunity for businesses in a variety of ways. So for example, would be good for, obviously, restaurants are increasing their outdoor seating, making it more available, adding outdoor seating if they don't already have it, gyms hosting outdoor workout classes, outdoor events, any other examples you can think of good outdoor activities that you've either attended or heard of?
Yeah, so a lot of it is down to just taking what service you already had and trying to modify it for current trends. So I can't think of any more examples, but you're absolutely right. So like restaurants can take what they have and put it outside. Gyms, that's a great example. Gyms can take what they have and put it outside. It's all about businesses looking at trends and then reacting to those trends. And I think this kind of shows how powerful a tool market research is, because you're looking what your consumers are searching for and then you're reacting to that quickly. And it's important to act fast because we've seen these trends arise since early 2020 from the pandemic, and we've seen these trends carry on. So outdoor seating, that's here to stay. Zoos and the popularity of zoos is here to stay. So it's just important to watch the market, look at the trends, and think about what your customers are searching for. So I think those are great examples. Those are great, and just a few examples. There's so many more that I can't think of right now, but there are so many more ways that you can use these tools to improve your traction.
Definitely, and I think since it's winter, obviously, this is kind of a harder time to start some of these trends, but it's a great time to plan for it and kind of figure out, depending on what your industry, how you can incorporate this when it does start warming up and just kind of have that strategy in place so you're ready to go. Our second kind of pull away or takeaway from this data is kind of an increase in the trend of both self and home improvement. So just like improvement in general. Naturally, this also probably stems from the pandemic. You're more time to fix up your home, fix up your yard, workout, stuff like that. So there was a 100% year over year increase in the term yard landscaping ideas. Also a big increase in just self-improvement trends. Like there were a couple with vitamins and just sunscreen, skincare. So a lot of stuff like that. So obviously this is a great way for a lot of different industries to market. Naturally, gyms, spas, anything of that sort. And great way to kind of take advantage of this is kind of emphasize your unique selling point. Obviously, you probably already have your existing customer base, but it's a great opportunity to capture this new market that's kind of growing. So promotions, loyalty programs for industries that pertain to the home improvement, like whether you're an interior decorator or you're supplying home goods, things like that, doing naturally the sales, this is a great time to take advantage of more email marketing. Great opportunity for a lot of e-commerce.
Yeah, for sure. And I am not surprised at all to see these trends because, when the pandemic hit, I was stuck at home. I picked up cooking. I did a ton of recipes, and I'm pretty sure there's probably a huge increase in, recipes for home cooked meals and things like that. So, I may have picked up cooking, but someone else may have picked up, at-home workouts or, interior design. So I'm not at all surprised to see that trend happening, and it is important for companies to look at these trends, and push those specific things that are higher in demand. So absolutely, those are spot on trends.
I think there's a big opportunity too for just beyond e-commerce. Like for example, if you're a chiropractor, doctor, it's a great time to kind of push routine and preventative services instead of just come when you're sick. Be you should be doing this. You should be getting this many visits. Things like that, just trying to, obviously gyms are another great example of trying to reach out and capture that new growing market. Our third trend is another one that's not too surprising. There's been a large increase in search trends pertaining to sustainability. 100% year over year increase in the search electric vehicle charging near me. Also a large increase in just the search term sustainability itself. And so naturally this is another easy one that any company can take up on. So there are a lot of different ways you can do this. A great way that businesses can do this is switching to paperless receipts and invoices. Not only does it save you money on paper, but also this is a great opportunity to try to work in the way to get Google reviews. So obviously, naturally, on Google My Business, Google reviews play a huge factor, not just in people seeing it and going, oh, so they do have good service or they have bad service, but also the amount of like rankings or ratings you have factors into how soon your Google My Business pops up in comparison to the competition. So it's a great way to attach a link to review your review on Google My Business and attach that to the paperless invoice so they can just click right on the link and give a review. So it not only saves the planet, saves money, but it's also a great way to work in some reviews.
Sustainability is a huge theme here, and it's only getting more and more traction year over year. You know, when I'm thinking of a cafe to go to, if I'm looking for a cafe and I find one, it talks about how they have, strawless lids, or they have sustainable materials for their cups, or they're just, environmentally friendly in some way. That makes me want to go. That makes me inclined as a environmentally conscious person to go to that establishment. So I think, use your tools like social media, Google My Business, to just tout the fact that you are sustainable. And if you're not sustainable, become sustainable.
Yeah. There's a lot of easy ways to try and just work in some factor of sustainability. And then obviously it has the inherent benefit of you're doing something to benefit the planet. But then also, like Christian mentioned, it's a great opportunity to kind of market yourself and kind of add to your unique selling point. Because like you said, like the lids, the straws, stuff like that, we're sustainable in that way. Or we're a paperless company, or for like e-commerce, we do minimal packaging, sustainable packaging. So customers really appreciate seeing that effort in making things more sustainable, and it just kind of adds to your selling point as well as saving you money and also just helping save the planet. Our fourth trend that we kind of have a good key takeaway from for the year-over-year search trends would be giving back. This one's obviously kind of related to sustainability, but there's been huge search increases in people looking for volunteer opportunities near them, ways to give back. And then the way that you can incorporate this, there's a lot of ways you can incorporate this into your business strategy, both like kind of outwardly and inwardly. So inwardly, making donations to a local community, like service or shelter. For example, giving back to a local charity, and that can be just in time, money. You could even have, like a lot of companies do, where they have like an employee giving back day. And so the employees will all like take part of the day, whether it be the full day or half of the work day, and go volunteer at like a local soup kitchen, a local cleanup, something like that. It's a great way to increase your brand awareness within your community. You all have kind of your team shirts, your name tags are with your company. Go and do a big volunteer opportunity together, or have a charity or association that's like closely tied to your organization that you feature on your website, on your social media, that you encourage to get back to. I mean, for e-commerce, you can even do some kind of little, like, have a specific item that like, oh, all proceeds for this item go to this charity. Or if you have like you're a service company, you could do, oh, any service in the month of whatever, a portion of the proceeds will be donated to charity.
For sure. I think the pandemic really accentuated the need for help and giving back and volunteering and just giving what you have to people who need it more than you. So I think it's really awesome and wholesome to see such a huge increase in people wanting to volunteer and give back to the community. The pandemic really accentuated the need for giving back to the community, giving back to people who need it more than you. So I think it's such a wholesome statistic and such an awesome statistic to see that so many more people want to volunteer, whether it's their time, their money, their labor, whatever it is. It really is awesome to see.
Yeah, and I think to that point, we're definitely seeing this trend in consumer behavior of the people themselves searching for opportunities to give back. I think that goes a long way in customer retention when it translates to companies doing the same. If people are looking for ways that they can help give back, I think they appreciate seeing companies also give back, and it just makes them have a more favorable impression of your company and can help add like a layer of just giving back, sustainability to your business that just really adds to your unique selling point, your brand awareness, and how people perceive your brand. It can go a long way. So our last and final trend that there's a lot of good takeaways from would be a trend in just general search terms relying around trying new things. So there are increases in search trends like painting for beginners, how to invest, how to write a resignation letter, how to or home loan calculator. So people are looking for just kind of trying new things, giving up old things, moving on, moving up. So this obviously presents a great opportunity for everyone. Whether you're e-commerce, service, anything, people are looking to try new things. So it's a great way to kind of invest and try and capture this new market. So investing in advertising, running new promotions, discounts, things like that, just to try and capture this new market and really make it easy for people to try these new things, because everyone's, like we mentioned previously, like picking up new things, looking for new opportunities. So this also has a great opportunity for companies that are looking to hire, because clearly people are, you can see the statistic of a large increase in how to write a resignation letter. People are looking for new jobs. They're kind of moving on to new phases in their life. So it's a great opportunity for companies that are looking to hire. So this can be increasing your starting bonus, touting your benefits, doing a little more on social media to advertise your jobs, just kind of try to capture those people who are trying to do new things.
You know, certain companies that jump on trying new things are the ones that succeed. Like Trader Joe's, for example. Awesome grocery store, by the way. You know, they have an entire TikTok section dedicated to whatever products they have that are currently trending on TikTok and trending online. You know, they're on the wave. They're following the trends, and that's how you find success. That's how you stay relevant. That's how you get more people into your store and into your business. So it's all about staying cognizant of what people are doing and catering to those interests.
Mm-hmm, definitely, and I think that idea kind of ties into one of our previous videos we had discussed with like common marketing mistakes. One of those was just failing to invest, failing to try new things. So this is a great opportunity, a new year, to kind of look back at your past marketing strategy year over year and see what worked, what hasn't, try to hone, refine, so hop on some of these new trends and see if they can help increase your analytics, increase your business this year. It's just a great time to kind of take a fresh look at your marketing strategy, your business strategy, and see what new things can I try, what can I do, what can we improve on, and just kind of work from there.
Yeah. So with that, we wanted to say happy 2022 and happy marketing. And yeah.
We'll catch you next time on Get a Grip.
Thank you for watching.